Last of the 90s for highs, at least for this week. Both Pocatello and Idle Falls topped out right at 90 this afternoon. Pretty warm last night in the Gate City. Wow, 20 degrees above average. Our low 68. Seemed like it never did cool off, and that's why. 51 is where we cooled off to in Idle Falls. That was quite the little thunderstorm we had this afternoon, late this afternoon, this evening. Had gusty winds up around 40 to 50 miles per hour. In fact, even prompted a severe thunderstorm warning. Had a radar indicating some hail too with that. So yeah, and we picked up one click in the rain gauge. Not a big rainmaker, but it was enough to get things going. A little excitement around as we finish off the work week. 50 for a low in Idle Falls tonight. We got a clear sky, light breeze. Winds generally 10 miles per hour or less. It looks like for Pocatello tonight, not quite as mild as that 68 we had last night. Looking at a low of 62 with a clear sky, light breeze, and enjoy that light breeze because tomorrow it'll be anything but light out there. Tonight's forecast, low temperatures will range from the lower 40s to the lower 60s. In fact, it may be a degree warmer than that over in Twin Falls, the low of 63. Burley will see a low in the mid-50s along with American Falls. 52 will be your low over in Lava Hot Springs. Then tomorrow, no 90s on the map. Yeah, kiss them goodbye for a few days. Close to 90 in Malad City. We'll see a high temperature in American Falls at 86. Still pretty close to where we typically are for this time of year, but even the mountain location's cooling off a bit. It looks like Afton will have a high of 79 degrees. And of course, the wind will pick up later in the day. We're looking at wind gusts 35 to 40 miles per hour for Idle Falls, 87. I know it's not a lot cooler, but we'll see that lot cooler for Sunday. So wait until you see that 7-day forecast. 88 is what we're looking at for high at Pocatello. With windy conditions, it'll probably start off breezy and then the wind will crank up a bit. Wind gusts as well, 35 to 40 miles per hour. At Travel Tracker, if you're tracking up to the north, definitely a windy one in Salmon. That's where we have that red flag warning out. The high temperature of only 84, and look at the beautiful weather in Sun Valley, partly to mostly sunny, 76. But this has been a long time since I've only seen a couple of 90s on the map. In fact, the 80s outnumber the 90s for a change on Travel Tracker. So that is definitely not what we've been seeing lately for sure. Southeast Idaho Chevy Dealer 7-day forecast, barely 80 on Sunday, so even cooler, but we're not there long. Come Monday, almost 90, and we're in the 90s Tuesday through the rest of the month into the first few days of next month. That's right. Last day of August, chance showers and thunderstorms, 94. Starting off September in the 90s as well. At least we'll be dry, and by next Friday, we're looking at a mostly sunny sky. Our next possible storm will be maybe tomorrow, at least for the Teton area. That could be the last of it, at least for the weekend. And then things get a little cooler. We're in the 70s briefly. And a chance of storminess on the last day of the month on Wednesday. Central Mountains, that alert is for the red flag warning out tomorrow. Gusts up to 50 miles per hour. And then the wind will settle down on Sunday. We're in the 80s, the 90s. We just can't shake them. They're back. Last 2 days of the month will be in the 90s. And we could have our last round of moisture on the last day of the month. That would be Wednesday,